This small little bike will be my only transport as I attempt to reach the north, south, east and westernmost corners of Thailand, all before my visa runs out in 30 days. Some of the roads on this journey will look like this, and by my calculations, I have over 6,000 kilometers of ground to cover, so I should probably get going.
This adventure would take me up tall mountains and into remote villages. I'd find places that belong on the set of Star Trek, and some otherworldly creations.
I'm literally standing under his crotch right now.
There would be crazy roads, dangerous roads, and dangerous regions.
Machine gun armed military officers guarding a school exit.
Along the way I'd meet some awesome people and push myself a little beyond the limit.
So I'm gonna have to blur this. I've got that on my left foot.
But being young, dumb and stupid, I was blind to the scale of the challenge already ahead of me, so I decided to make it even harder for myself from the beginning.
As well as riding to literally every corner of the country, I also need to take at least one unique photo every day for a project that I'll explain later. And I'm going to try and tick off 12 bucket list items as well.
Biggest Buddha.
I'd also decided I wasn't allowed to use any transport other than the bike to complete these challenges. Now you're up to speed, let's get caught up with my underprepared self.
So my journey begins in Chiang Mai, a city in the north of Thailand. And I plan to check off my key goals in the order of north, south, east, west. So today's going to be about preparing as well as one can for this kind of trip. And I'll tell you my foolproof plan in just a minute. But first there's something quite important that I need to do.
And that importance brought me to
Lotus's. It's a supermarket, but I am here for something very important, and that is my head. You'll always get a helmet with a motorbike rental, but when you rent it, you have no idea how many times a helmet has been dropped, kicked, flushed down the toilet. You have no idea. And given that I'm going to be on the road for a month, I figured I should probably get one that I know hasn't yet been dropped, used as a football or used as a urinal by a dog or something.
But with this being such a bike-friendly country,
Supermarkets here sell bike helmets, so let's go see what we can find. If Spider-Man was a cat. I'm scared. This place is huge. I honestly feel lost. Right. Yes, here we go. Naturally, right next to bedroom drawers. Now, I've never bought a helmet before, so I don't know exactly what I'm after. This would be ultra safe, but trying to film with this thing on would be a nightmare. Also, it's very heavy. Oh no, it's way too big. I mean, it's my colour. Look at the design of this. Take me to Formula One, peeps. Okay, I can't see anything through the... I feel like the stick from Top Gear. It was me all along.
after trying on almost everything on the shelf, I stumbled across something rather magnificent.
Wait a minute. I think I found the one. Wait a minute. That would be perfect if the buckle wasn't the wrong way round.
Luckily, a store assistant pointed out it took all of 10 seconds to rethread the buckle, and so I left very happy with £12 well spent.
Yeah. Don't I just look the coolest in the white hat, the white shirt with the white bike? All of us are ready to get badly sunburned like a British person should.
With a brooding overconfidence in my new look,
Honestly, I just feel cool.
I made my way back into town because it was time to fill you in on my foolproof plan for the rest of the day. It was a task I decided required some nutritious sustenance.
I've just stopped at a local store to get a healthy drink. Oh, so good. And now I'm going to tell you my foolproof plan for my preparation day for the really, really stupidly long journey that I'm about to do. Maybe that's what I should title it. So, thing one is done. I have the helmet. Thing two, I need to get a SIM card because right now it's going to be very easy to get lost in this mess. Thing 3 is I need to repack my bags and leave a load of stuff behind at the hostel because this is how much I have, and I would rather juggle 3 flaming torches than carry all of that every single day. And thing 4, I feel like I want to check out a market or something tonight. Really test the levels of weird food that I'm prepared to eat right off the bat. And also there's only so much admin I can do in a day. So good.
Refueled with vitamins, I decided to crack on with my foolproof plan, and there was only one place to begin.
Whoa, back so soon? I'm gonna be here a lot, aren't I?
At this point, I didn't realise quite how accurate the statement would prove to be.
Sorry, Cap. You do SIM cards? I need for 1 month.
Yeah, unlimited 1 month.
Oh, so unlimited data 1 month. For 1 month, everything.
It took a moment and some Google Translate for us to understand each other,
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay,
but the assistant told me I could get unlimited data for almost nothing.
no good. We got a working SIM card, baby. Unlimited data for 1 month, about $9. That's insane. Right, I'm gonna go somewhere hopefully a little quieter because I want to talk you through my bike. You know, the main character of the series. Well, this seems like a good spot. Ugh, I make such old man sounds sometimes. Okay, let me talk you through the beast that is going to get me through 6,000 kilometers of Thailand. It's called a Honda Wave. It's got all the things you'd expect on a bike. You know, it's got the horn's not on right now. Seems like a pretty brand new bike. It's got almost 20,000 kilometers on the clock though, so I might add a fair few to that. It's got great under-seat storage. It's huge. I mean, look, I can put my head in here. Like it's really big. No idea how big the gas tank is right now. 125cc semi-automatic. What semi-automatic means is you have to change gears yourself using the little pedal things there, but there's no clutch. All you have to do is come off the gas, change, and you're good to go. I think I'm gonna like this bike, but the one thing I will say is I expect as I go, I'm going to find some things that, let's say, give this bike some character. First thing I've noticed already, I mean, is this the engine? Some sort of mechanical thing there is right next to where I put my right foot and where the rear brake is. That thing gets very hot, and I'm wearing flip-flops. Perhaps the inside of my right ankle is likely to get burned, and not from the sun. Although that's possibly happening already today.
The other issue was that my unreasonably long legs made changing gears kind of tricky.
Because of where I sit. Changing up, pushing forward is fine, but changing back, I end up...
I do a sort of moronic tap dance while moving through traffic.
Which isn't very stable when you're trying to go along. So that's something I'm gonna have to get used to. But I'll tell you the reason I did rent it, and that is because it's very, very cheap. $90 a month for this thing. Well, it's been a somewhat productive afternoon, but still one big thing that I'm yet to do. Gotta go repack my bag. It's gonna be a nightmare.
I also still need to get my daily project photo that I talked about earlier, and I'll explain all about that over dinner. But first, oh the joys of packing.
My challenge right now is to work out what of all of this, what from all of this do I need to take with me? Because I have to carry it on a bike. This could be a challenge.
A boring challenge that I did as fast as I could.
I did it. All of this. I gotta see if they'll take it downstairs. They're taking it for 1 month. Now to sort the stuff that goes under the bike. I really hope it fits. Success. Yes. That whole saga was something I was actually a little bit worried about. But it's sorted now. I have everything packed that I need. And I've just realised I've been awake for 15 hours because I left Malaysia this morning. And I've not eaten all day. So I'm going to go do that now.
Caution, vehicle reversing.
Back again. I got water. Yeah, that's it. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, do I look tired? So I found this very cute restaurant. Just ordered the classic pad thai. I should probably explain what the photo everyday project is that I'm doing. Every year my dad asks me for a series of photos which he then uses to make a calendar for my mum, and I never have photos to give him. This year, this selfie is one of the ones that I gave to him. It was one of the best I could find. I'm terrible at taking photos. So I figured I should develop a routine where I take one every day when I'm doing something cool, which I'd say what I'm doing right now. It's kind of cool. Please just comment down below, yes Daniel, cool. So that's one half of the idea. The other half is to incorporate something called What 3 Words. If you don't know what 3 Words is, here's the founder.
Hi, I'm Chris.
To explain what it is.
The system's called What 3 Words, and there's a free app you can download. We divided the world into 3-meter squares, and there's 57 trillion of those across the world. We named each one with a unique sequence of 3 random words from the dictionary. So something like table, chair, spoon. You can find the 3 words that we've named your front door with, or your back door. They're literally all pre-assigned across the world.
He's so dreamy. But my idea is, for every day that I take a cool and unique photo, which I aim to be every day, I also need to hold up a sign, have something represented, write it in the sand, the exact location, or as close as possible, that photo was taken. And then at the end, I'll be able to create a kind of map with all the photos and where they were taken and make it into something.
And I'll reveal what that awesome something is on the last episode of the series.
How amazing does that look? I'm going to eat this like a monster. That was delicious and huge. I'm so full.
After further refueling, I hit the road again. And on the way I made an unusual stop at what was fast becoming my second home.
Swaddy Cat. Do you have any cardboard? Ah, yeah, perfect. Okay, Koppen Cat.
And then I headed straight to the night market.
So much good food. Although I don't know what some of it is.
Still being full from the pad thai, I decided to just try one weird thing. And eventually I settled on what that would be.
Although I don't know what some of it is. This stuff looks like plasticine rolled onto a kebab stick. Hundreds of them. I guess I've got to try some plasticine. It's crazy how cheap these are.
That's a whole stick of meat for 10.
For like 20p. It's insane. Okay, Koppen Cat. But it smells good for plasticine. Quite hot. Very, very hot. So it turns out the texture is not plasticine. Imagine a slightly fluffier version of one of those rubber bouncy balls. That's the texture. I made it sound so appealing, I know.
After exploring a little further,
It's still alive. Look, it's moving.
Yeah, still alive. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah.
I can hear it.
I decided it was time to finally get my photo for the day.
Okay, bike, stay. So the idea that I have for today's photo involves these old walls. You've seen them dotted around the square of the old city, but this section is lit up. Oh, that looks amazing on camera as well. Okay, so my maybe genius plan is I have the camera set up, taking long exposure photos of that. Got all the traffic going through as well, so the lights should add to the long exposure. And then at the end, I'll go and stand over there for a normal quick photo, and then I'll just paste myself in over the top afterwards, like layer it. I don't know, I'm working out as I go along. I'm kind of making this up.
After working out what today's 3 words would be,
Fade example bottled.
I wrote them down on the highest quality
7-Eleven paper at its finest.
and then to get the photo I had to start a game of chicken with the traffic.
Oh, I might have got it. I might have got it. Now I've got to get back over. Oh, if I got this first try, I'm going to be stoked. No! Oh, look, it's so out of focus. No! Oh, I thought I had it.
After a few more bouts of chicken,
Oh, I think I missed it.
I eventually got a photo I was happy with.
Oh, did we get that one? It's so hard to know. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we did.
And after a little editing trickery, this was day one's final result.
I'm gonna call it. I think we've got enough. There's only so many times I can jump out in front of traffic for a photo. I'm gonna head back to the hostel and I'll wrap up this video.
Okay, well, I'm back at the hostel now. I am exhausted. I didn't fill you in, but I woke up at about 2 AM Thailand time this morning. And I had a very early flight. I flew straight here, tried to sleep, but didn't. And then went out and filmed all day. The days that I've got coming up are going to be so much more exciting. Today was just, let's call it a practice day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be ticking off my first bucket list item. And I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to stay tomorrow night. There's a pretty cool place that I'm hoping to be able to stay, but I can find almost no information online about it. Part of me wonders if it's even real. So we shall find that out tomorrow. Hope to see you then. Thank you for sticking around to the end today. And I'm going to try and think of a better way to sign things off tomorrow. Peace.